What's up, Endgame fam? Welcome back. We're here live again to help answer your start sit, waiver wire, whatever kind of questions you got to help you win because it's week 17, championship week, as is known to the vast majority of you. So we're going to try to get it right and make sure we get the latest updates as well. Breaking news, even in the middle of the week, there's always something happening in the NFL, it seems like. So we'll go over that. And just a reminder, you do drop a super chat, we will guaranteed put your question on the air and answer it. We'll stay on until all of those are answered. We'll also answer some regular comments and chats, but just so you know how it works, that's just kind of like your fast pass to guarantee get your question answered. Let's talk surprising quarterback change. Chris, is Jarrett Stidham going to do it again? He's going to come through and help people win their championships.
Two years in a row in week 17. I mean, maybe. Did anybody even start Jarrett Stidham last year? Probably. I'm sure some people did.
But really, it can. Well, I don't know if that's even the question. Is can he do something? But no one's starting Jarrett Stidham. I know that. But what do you think about this whole Russ thing? You think there's more play? Is it really just financial? And is this just I had a feeling that if things went south and it didn't work out, that at some point they might bench Russ. Credit to Peyton and Russ for making it work so far. Look, at some point they did have a winning record. Looked like they would be in the wild card race. I mean, they're technically not eliminated yet, but I don't know. You think this is all it is? Like the front office saying, "Hey, you're gonna have to do this."
Yep, I really do. It doesn't make any sense. It's not like Russ has been bad. I mean, sure, I'm not gonna sit here and say Russ has been phenomenal, but there are playoff teams starting worse quarterbacks than Russell Wilson right now, and the Broncos are still there. The Broncos are still alive in the playoff race. Yeah, this is 100%, in my opinion, financial. I guess the report is like after the Chiefs game, after Russell Wilson threw 3 touchdowns and beat the Chiefs, the Broncos are like, "Hey, you need to rework this contract for your injury guarantee, or we're going to bench you." So if the Broncos are saying that after he just threw 3 touchdowns and beat the Chiefs, I mean, that tells you what's most important to the Broncos right now.
Well, that's what makes this weird. The Broncos are the one who gave him this contract, right? Aren't they the ones who like did this and put that in there or agreed to it at least?
Well, yeah, but sometimes teams do things and they regret it. They say, "Why did we do that?"
So in this case, because people will say, some people like, well, why isn't he just waived? I mean, he's prioritizing money over whatever winning. But isn't it the team that's suspending him, and isn't it, or not suspending? Sorry, benching him. The team that's benching him, isn't the team, the front office, the one who signed this contract with him? So this to me is them going back on their word, and this is I don't blame him at all, because if he does this, and what precedent does that send? Where our teams are like, oh yeah, we put this in there, but never mind, we take it back.
Not only that, I would ask anybody who says that, what if you went into your job on Monday morning and your boss was like, "Hey, I know we agreed to pay you this much, but we're going to need to pay you this much if you want to, continue to work here." I mean, maybe you'll say yes because you just need the money, but you're not going to be happy about it, right? You're not going to be happy about it. Like, Russ doesn't need the money. Like, Russ is like, "Whatever, bench me if you want, whatever." Like, I'm not changing this, right? I'm not changing it. Like, if you went in on Monday and your boss was like, "Hey, we have to pay you what we said we're going to pay you, but would you please take less money to help out the company?" Would you take less money? Like 99.9%. I would hope 100% of people would say no, honestly. I would hope 100%. And that's basically what the Broncos are saying, right? They're like, "Hey, I know we agreed to give you this, but would you be cool if we took it back?" And he's like, "No." You should say no.
Yeah, and it's not about the money. He definitely doesn't need the money. That's not what it's about. The principle of the thing. It's about and good for him. Honestly, I'll say that. The Broncos. I kind of hope this backfires on them and it just implodes. I don't think they're a playoff team, anyways. They do get to face the Chargers this week. So with that said, probably just Superflex only. I mean, you got to be really desperate to really think about this. But if you're in a Superflex, maybe a 2-quarterback league, you roll out Stidham because it's the Chargers.
Yeah, if you're desperate. But I mean, how desperate even in a 2 QB league would you have to be?
Well, let me ask you this: who you like better this week, Jared Stidham or Easton Stick?
Oh boy. Maybe I'll go Stidham just because he gets the Broncos at least. I mean the Chargers at least. He at least gets to play the Chargers.
There you go. Well, this depends a lot too. Cortland Sutton, he's in the protocol. We're not sure if he's going to play. I think if he doesn't play, that hurts a lot. Also, might come down to the other side for Easton Stick. Is Keenan Allen going to play? So, what's the latest?
Well, latest is he has not practiced yet. Now it's only Wednesday, so no need to panic yet. It would have been nice to see him get a limited practice in at least to start the week. But still no practice, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on this one.
He's a guy you definitely would like to see back. It's not even a great spot necessarily. This Denver defense has been decent. They're at home. He might get Surtain, but still, Keenan Allen plays. You want to play him. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on that. It's still early, right? Wednesdays is where teams start to practice, and you get your first report for a lot of them. So it's still too soon to say either way. And we're not going to overreact to a guy practicing or not practicing. But there's going to be a lot of players, especially receiver, it feels like, at this time of year. Remember early in the year, of course, it was running backs. Running backs always get hurt. And then all the quarterbacks got hurt. And there's still a lot of quarterbacks hurt. But it feels like the last couple of weeks, it's like the receivers like, all right, we're next. We're up. We're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fantasy football is as much about dodging the big injuries as it is dodging the big bus. Anything else, right?
Exactly. Jalen Waddle hurt. Jamar Chase. There's just so many. So we're down to
I will say Zach Taylor did say he feels good about Jamar Chase this week for whatever that's worth.
All right. Not worth too much, but it's worth something, I guess, a little bit. Michael Pittman. We don't want Michael Pittman. We wish he's going to play.
James Steichen did say he's progressing in a positive direction. But he's still in the concussion protocol.
Means nothing. Means nothing to me. I want to see him in officially on the official website. I
mean, even that. Remember, we got that last week, and then it was like, nope, never mind. Just kidding.
Exactly. On Sunday, on the Sunday morning official injury designation.
Yes.
And this is why we go every day, because things change. You guys ask us a question on Tuesday. The answer might be different on Wednesday because a guy doesn't practice or something pops up during the week. So that doesn't happen. All right. So we will be, of course, live Saturday, Sunday as well. But we're going to get to your questions today and see what you got. Hopefully everybody came through on waivers and picked up whoever they needed. So we'll get to those questions in a second. But first, reminder, one quarterback you don't have to worry about is still Dak Prescott. But here's something you definitely don't need to worry about. It's him getting a yard. Pretty sure he can do it. Why do I say that? Because if you join Underdog for the very first time, you get a free pick'em. It's this new customer special. This week on Saturday, Dak Prescott going higher than 0.5 total yards. So you sign up. You can click that link down below in the description. It'll take you straight there. You can do that right now or after the show. Either way, you can hang with us for a little bit first. Or just download the app. And when you do sign up, use promo code ENDGAME, as you see right there. That gets you this free pick'em plus the deposit match, 100% up to $100. So still a great time. It's always a good time to sign up for Underdog, but you get this free pick right now for this week 17 special. And of course, then if you're a member, you can join us for our weekly draft. I'm telling you, I'm ready. I know we still got 2 weeks of regular season left. I'm ready for the playoff. The Mitten 2, I think, is what it is. That's out now, right?
Yep, I am ready too. As soon as I probably should be drafting now, but honestly, I feel like I'm still focused on week 17 and like being here and doing the videos. But once this weekend is over, yes, I will be hopping in some playoff drafts for sure.
Yeah, focus on winning some championships first and foremost. And Brian, I'm sure you're on it. If you're not on now, you'll be on soon. Brian's always here. Brian, let's do it. Here we go. It's head-to-head, the two top teams, Endgame Redraft 2. We were destined to meet. And in our matchup for the finals, because I don't have Keenan Allen or Justin Herbert, I'm streaming a quarterback and a tight end this week. That's right. Both my starting quarterback and tight end have been plucked off waivers. That's how I'm going in. So we'll see.
Good luck.
I'm not going to tell you what, even though you could literally just look it up and see. I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to admit to you, Chris, who my quarterback is. You'll be
Derek
very.
Carr, right?
Like I said, I don't want to admit to you who it is. Oh, such shame. All right. No shame here. Dane O, greetings. Who would you start for the last flex spot? Nico or Lave? If these are your last flex spots, then your lineup must be really good. Okay, well, here we go. He's got Amon-Ra and Justin Jefferson.
I think if it's me, I'm going Olave. These guys, they're both great options. Honestly, but Olave going against the Bucs.
This is happy PR. I will say it looks like he's got Rachaad White as the first flex.
You keep Rachaad White and Chris Olave as flexes. What a lineup. Got Dak, CMC, Kyron, Sun God, Jefferson, McBride. Does it even matter?
Yeah.
Team is
Dan, if you don't win, this will be the biggest upset. I think most massive upset out of any league. You better win this league. But anyways.
Right.
Ah, man.
I'm going Olave.
I love Nico this week, but I would still go Olave too. Which is why I have Derek Carr locked into my lineup.
Hey, it's against the Bucs. I mean, you gotta like that.
Yeah, you don't have to start Derek Carr, but you pretty much have to start Olave.
Yeah.
We don't know. What about CJ Stroud? We still don't know on him, right?
He's still progressing. He was limited at practice today, so a good sign. At least he was back at practice and limited. But let's hope we get CJ Stroud. If it's Case Keenum, then it's Olave by a mile.
Well, yeah. There you go. I can definitely say that. Just Flow. What about Waddle? Needs 2 and 1 flex. Got these guys. Well, we need 2 receivers and 1 flex. Well, I highly, highly doubt Waddle is playing.
Yeah, I highly doubt Waddle's playing either. I think the guy. Oh man, we don't really know about Addison yet either.
He's day to day, is what they said, but that of course means nothing. He could play, he could not play.
I might like Shaheed and Cooks. Might be my 2 favorites. I mean, I think they're all kind of right there for me. I think Shaheed might be my number 1 because again, he's getting the Bucs. He's going against the Bucs. Such a good matchup. But you gotta like Brandon Cooks against the Lions at home. You gotta like Brandon Cooks' potential upside this week too. I think if it's me, I'm going Shaheed and Cooks at wide receiver. And then I'm either flexing, probably I would flex Zamir White if Jacobs is out, otherwise CEH if Pacheco's out.
Now this, we don't know if it's PPR. I agree with Cooks. Shaheed, again, just talked about that Bucs matchup. It's really good. This might be weak. Sure, Shaheed, the floor is always 0, literally 0. But I like Shaheed this week. I think if Zamir White is the guy, because Jacobs is just not playing at all, I would play Zamir White. Oh, it does say full PPR. I don't know why I didn't see that. But if not, I think I would probably say Osborne if Addison doesn't play.
Yeah, this is one of those you're going to have to probably wait till later in the week, and we know for sure who's in, who's out.
Right. But we feel good about Cooks. You can put Cooks in. Yeah, actually, we feel good about Shaheed. Let's do Chaz Woods because he was actually the first comment I saw.
All right.
Thank you, Chaz. My lineup, Lamar, Swift, Mostert, Kupp, Cooper, Pittman, Laporta, Ayuk, Rams defense, and Moody. Thoughts? Now, I did say Cooper was limited today or he's questionable or something, but I don't think there's anything to worry about.
No, I think he'll play. You got Swift and Mostert, that's good. Kupp, Cooper, Pittman. Hopefully Pittman plays. You got Ayuk as a flex. That's nice. Laporta, Rams defense, Moody. Looks solid to me.
Yeah, I really like Swift this week. You know, you can't expect Cooper to carry your team on his back, but you should hope Kupp, kind of bounces back and Pittman plays. So overall, I think he'll be fine. This looks like a really good team. All right, Sammy needs us to pick one. DeMarcus, Pop, or Scary Terry. Which, by the way, that is something also, now that I think about it, news, I guess, Jacoby Brissett is the starter.
Yeah, which actually makes me like Terry McLaurin a little more.
Right. But he's getting, let me see, the 49ers. Not ideal.
I know, but the 49ers, Look, Zay Flowers just had a huge game against them. Like, they're
True.
49ers don't scare me for wide receivers. They just don't. I've been talking about it a lot this year. I'm saying, like, I'm starting this guy against 49ers, wide receiver against 49ers. Like, they give up points to wide receivers. That 49ers defense, I don't think is as good as people think, to be honest. I really don't.
Oh, the pitchforks are coming out.
People view them like the Jets and the Browns. Like, you got to be terrified, but they give up points. Gus Edwards scored a touchdown against them. Zay Flowers went off again. Like, James Conner 2 weeks ago went off against them. Like, they're not as scary as people think. I'm going Terry McLaurin. He's a better player here. He's got Brissett, who actually, like, I saw something where with Jacoby Brissett, his target share is like 22%. He's by far the number one target because Jacoby Brissett actually is has NFL experience and is like, I know who my best player is.
Right.
I'm going to throw it to him. So I think
panic.
Between these guys, I got to go Terry.
Yeah, I liked Pop last week, and he came through. I don't like him this week against Buffalo. Buffalo defense has come back a little bit. Yeah, Demarcus Robinson is fine, but I think because of the quarterback switch, I'll go Terry also. And then other John, assuming Waddle doesn't play, London, Myers, or Pickens, your favorite guys.
I guess just gamble on Pickens. I mean, I expect Pickens to bust this week, but I expect Drake London to bust this week, and I expect Jacoby Myers to bust this week. So I hate to say it, other John, but at least we know Pickens. Like, what's the upside for Drake London? Like 5 or 6 catches and 80 or 90 yards. What's the upside for Jacoby Myers? A touchdown? At least we know Pickens could have a huge game. I don't expect him to, but he could. So go Pickens.
Yeah, the Seahawks is not terrible. I'm out on London this week. Already talked about that. I think if you want to play it safe, which won't win you the championship, you can go Myers and hope for a touchdown. If you want to shoot for a big play, a big game, go Pickens. So probably Pickens is the one. Juice, very sadly, playing for third. This team, look at this team. This team should have.
I remember this team was stacked. I don't know. I mean, Stafford was good. CMC was good. Bijan was good. Jefferson was good. I mean, McBride was okay. Even DeMarcus Robinson came through for you. I'm assuming you started Waddle, but he was okay. I guess he was just okay. I don't even know how this team lost. You must have just gone up against a team that went off.
Yeah, exactly. The best team doesn't always win. But anyways, so at least take home the bronze here. Would you switch anything else here? I mean, Addison might not play. Waddle's not going to play. Kincaid, it's droppable. I don't think so. Maybe Zamir if he plays and Jacobs doesn't.
Yeah, I would put Zamir in if Jacobs is out. It's such a good matchup against Colts. He's been getting the run. I would put Zamir in over DeMarcus Robinson if Jacobs is out. Yeah.
And if you're at least getting some money back for third place, then that's probably the only change. If not, if this is just for pride, then I would just rage bench Diggs just to teach him a lesson. Just out of spite. Andrew Gill.
Where are we drafting Stephon Diggs next year? Is he a second rounder?
Oh, he's definitely not a first rounder.
No.
I still think. Well, I mean, look, we got to assume everything's the same here, right? Because there have been talks about him
Josh
wanting to
Allen's
go.
back. Stephon Diggs is back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because rumors, but yeah, he's probably a late second rounder.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll be mock drafting before y'all know it. Very soon. Really. Andrew Gill, full PPR, got Carr, very nice, hopefully. K9, Rashad White, Lamb, Ridley, Schultz, DJ Moore at the flex, assuming he plays, Singletary. Any changes here?
I know it's a good matchup for Carr, but I'm putting Jordan Love in over Carr. I feel a little bit safer about Jordan Love. He's been great, like for 6-7 straight games, he's been fantastic. So if it's me, I'm going Jordan Love. I feel a little bit better about him. And then is it full PPR? I think Jaden Reed did practice today. So if Jaden Reed plays, I'd probably flex him over Singletary. If not, and CJ Stroud plays, I'd probably still flex Noah Brown over Singletary. You can't feel good about Singletary against the Titans.
Nah, it's not a great spot. I would say that too. If Jaden Reed, this is the thing with Love. I want to see at least one of his guys play because last week Wicks at least started. He didn't finish the game, but he at least started it and caught a touchdown. All three of their top receivers have been questionable. If at least one of those guys plays, especially if it is Jaden Reed, okay, then I think Love is the safer pick. And then you can play Reed. And if not, go Brown. But you're going to have to keep an eye on DJ Moore here too, Andrew, because remember, he did finish the game, but he was banged up.
I think I saw him practice today.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll play, but you never know. Something crops up late in the week. Just hope he will go. Let's do Jay Arnold. Got the membership, the YouTube membership. Hurts, Hall, Mostert, Connor, Bijan, Lampuka, DJ, Johnson, Ridley, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and a flex. Okay, got some good running backs.
Yeah, I'm going Mostert and Bijan at running back, Lamb and Puka at wide receiver. I might flex Connor. DJ Johnson, I assume that's Deontay Johnson. I'm not flexing Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, at first I was wondering, does he mean DJ Moore and then Deontay Johnson, or is it D Johnson? I don't know. If it's DJ Moore by any chance, I would play him. But if not, then yeah, I agree. You can flex Connor. It's either Connor or Ridley, and Ridley's way too risky.
Way too risky. Not a good matchup. Not as good of a matchup for him this week. Trevor Lawrence sounds like he's going to try to play without a shoulder. We'll see how that goes. He already hasn't been looking good. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm just going to flex Connor. Connor's been great the last 3 games. Been great.
Yeah, definitely. Even in tough matchups, he has been. I will say I'm glad, Jay, at least you don't have to worry about whether you start Breece Hall or not because you have 3 other running backs that you can feel better
about. Don't even risk it.
Yeah. And then Briar Evans. My question will be below, and as promised, it is. Championship. Full PPR needs 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Goff, Stafford, Mayfield, Stroud. My question immediately is why do you have 4 quarterbacks in 1 quarterback league? But anyways,
right.
Go ahead.
But I think Stafford's my number 1 choice. He's healthy. He's got a great matchup against the Giants. The Rams offense is absolutely rolling right now. Stafford would be my number 1.
Yes. The Stroud maybe you could say has a higher ceiling if he's a full go and whatever, but why risk it? Just go Stafford. He's rock solid. Bijan, Kyron, Jacobs, Walker.
We need 2 of these, Bijan and Kyron.
And then the only question here becomes tough is if Jacobs is cleared before Sunday, would you put him over either of those guys or no?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe if you want to play him over Bijan, he might be a little safer than Bijan, but
I want to play Bijan. All right. Just throwing it out there. Hill, AJB. I think those have to be the 2.
Those 2 wide receivers. And then I would flex Jacobs if he plays. If Jacobs doesn't play, I'm going to flex Lockett. I like Lockett again this week. He's got a good matchup against the Steelers. He matches up well with that defense. Geno Smith is healthy. They're at home. So Jacobs would be my number 1 flex option. Otherwise, Lockett.
Agree. And then Laporta has got to be over Pitts, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Laporta. I know Pitts was somehow better than him last week, but I'm still going Laporta this week.
All right. There you go, Brad. Good luck. And Jay Hughes got a few comments here. Let's start with this. Lineup check. Wide receivers, Jefferson, Kupp, Puka. Running backs, Kyron, JT. Flexing Jacobs if he goes. If not, DK.
Medals.
DK
medals.
Got Connor Cook and now Zamir White.
Oh,
nice. I like it. To blocking his opponent by picking up Zamir White. I love it.
Yeah, which you should right now. You should be doing that.
Definitely.
But man, am I playing Connor over DK?
Well, let's go back to this. Sorry, let's see. Kyron and JT are yes. Flex is Jacobs, if not DK. So okay, so he's saying if Jacobs is out, it would be DK. You're thinking go Connor instead of DK?
I might. Connor's been so good.
Well, look, if Jacobs is out, do you just play Zamir White?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what is the upside with Zamir White though. Like, he's not catching a ton of passes. I know he's got the good matchup, but man, I don't know.
Well, I want to say the upside is, let me see, 145 rushing yards. That was look. Here's the thing. That was against the Chiefs on the road. He gets the
Chiefs
Colts
are a
now,
bad
which
run
are
defense.
bottom 3, right? Still bottom 3 run defense, I think.
Colts,
Arizona's
yes, but the Chiefs are bad too against the run.
not Colts.
But again, okay, 145 yards. How many fantasy points is that?
Like a tenth of that. 14.
14. Right. James Conner's had more than that in half PPR leagues 3 games in a row. He actually catches some passes. That's what I'm saying with Zamir White. I mean, I don't know if I can start Zamir White over James Conner. Or even James Cook, to be honest. Although I don't love James Cook this week. I know people are shocked. We don't just have James Cook as a no doubt must start, but the people are triggered. I know the people are triggered.
Are they?
Probably. They get triggered. You don't have their guys and no doubt must start, they get triggered.
No, well, yeah. Okay, so Jacobs, if he's a go, I think yes, because the Colts. So it's if not, is it DK or is it Connor? You're just going Connor. I think either one is fine. Metcalf has a ceiling because he can always go off, but Connor's been solid, so Connor might be a little safer.
Yeah, it's close. It's definitely close between those guys.
All right. Might be a gut call for you, Jay. And then he's saying Dak over Fields because he's at home.
Yeah, definitely Dak over Fields. I'm not feeling a big Fields week this week. I mean, I think he's fine. I think he'll be good, but it's not a great matchup for Fields this week like it was last week. So give me Dak at home for sure.
And then defense, Denver, Rams, Jags, or Seattle available. Just go Denver because they got Easton Stick.
I guess, but this Chargers offense wasn't horrible last week against the Bills. They moved the ball. I don't know. I might go the Rams against the Giants and Tyrod Taylor. I might go the Rams.
I wonder too now if it matters with Russ out. This could affect the defense because if perhaps Jared Stidham does not throw for 365 yards and 3 touchdowns, what if he turns it over and puts the Broncos in bad field position? So this could hurt their defense. You know what I mean by the offense hurting the defense. Yeah. So I think the Rams are the safest here as well. And then Laporta, yes. And then thoughts on the current situation in Gaza. So the next comment here is Amon Eileen made it to the ship. All right. Wide receiver 2. We got DJ Moore, Noah Brown, or Amari.
Oh, man. I so badly want to bench Amari, but I don't think I can bench Amari for Noah Brown.
But if it's DJ Moore, you could probably put DJ Moore over him, right? I'm assuming this is DJ Moore, not Deontay Johnson, but I don't know.
Yeah, I assume DJ Moore. I mean, maybe. I'm nervous about DJ Moore. How healthy is DJ Moore?
Now, if this is Deontay Johnson, then Amon, you can just ignore what we're saying. You can just not play Deontay Johnson.
I'm going to assume DJ Moore. I guess go DJ Moore. I'm very nervous about him. I want to see, how healthy is he really?
All right, so if he's not healthy or if it happens to not be DJ Moore and it's Deontay Johnson or somebody else, would you go Noah Brown or Amari?
Well, I think you got to go Amari, but he plays tomorrow. So you got to decide quick.
Right. I don't think it would hurt to play Amari. I don't feel like he's going to do nothing.
I
so if it's not DJ Moore, I think you can go Amari. All right, and we need 3 running backs here. Mostert, Cook, Eckler, or Rashad. Here's a chance to bench Cook.
I think I might. Patriots are a very, very good run defense. Very good. Not a lot of running backs have had success against the Patriots. Mostert, I think you got to play. Rashad, you've obviously got to play. Look, I'm gambling on the upside of Eckler this week. I think he has tons of upside. That's what I'm looking for in championship week. So I'm benching James Cook here.
I don't have a problem with that. Mostert, yeah. I mean, come on, guy's leading the league in touchdowns. You're not benching him now. Rashad White is a must start. So it's just between Eckler and Cook. I'm okay starting Cook here. I mean, benching Cook here because Eckler does have the upside. All right, Trust Loke in the finals. Let's go. Got Hurts, AJB, CeeDee Lamb. Nice. Keenan Allen Collins. JT Jacobs, Jason Ingram, Jets D. Well, you're looking good, especially if Keenan plays, and then if Jacobs plays. So
exactly. If Keenan and Jacobs plays, they're looking great. But even if Keenan doesn't, I mean, you got AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Nico Collins.
Yeah.
The one that looks like you really need to play is Jacobs because you have JT and I don't even know who else.
Right. I hope you have Zamir White on standby. If not, hopefully somebody else good. Edgar Padilla in the finals. Very nice. Standard. 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and a flex. Swift, Monty, Aaron Jones, Cook, White, Lamb, Nico, Rice, London, Reed, and then a defense question, Ingram or Likely?
Well, the defense tight end are easy. It's Cleveland and Ingram.
Yeah.
Standard scoring 2 running backs. I think you still got to go Rashad White. And I think I'm going Swift. I'm going White and Swift. Wide receivers, Lamb. Yes, and I would go Nico if Stroud plays. If not, I would go Rice. Nico, Lamb and Rice. Flex. I'm going to flex. I think I might flex Aaron Jones over Monty. I like Aaron Jones' upside a little more than Monty. So Swift and Rashad White, Lamb and Nico, or Lamb and Rice. Aaron Jones is the flex, Cleveland and Ingram.
There you go. That's exactly what I was thinking. I like Aaron Jones' upside. I know it's not a smash spot like the Panthers, but he's playing. They're going to use him a lot. They need this win. Yeah, I think Aaron Jones has more upside than Monty. Cook is still fine, right? Cook is still playable. Not saying like anti-Cook this week, but over these guys, I think you can sit him. OG Sumo Vibe. What is up? You're welcome. Thanks for being with us all season. 14 team, winner take all. Superflex. Here we go. Browning, Tyrod Taylor, and Mason Rudolph.
Maybe Mason Rudolph gets the Seahawks.
Let's do it this way. Let's do this because maybe instead of asking who you like the best, you pick one that you want like the least, like you don't want to play, and I'll pick one I like the least, and we'll see if it's the same.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor was mine too. All right. That doesn't help as much as I thought it would. Browning or Mason Rudolph?
I think I like Browning the least.
Okay. So Mason.
On the road against KC.
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph at least gets Seattle. So I think I'm going Mason Rudolph barely.
Would Jamar Chase playing make a difference?
No. I don't think so.
It's not Tyrod Taylor. I know that. It's between these two guys is pretty close. I hate to say if Chase is playing, I might go Browning. If he doesn't, then just go Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph does have the better matchup. I know that. And then FK, Gainwell, Rashawn, B-Rob / C-Rod. Can't feel good about B-Rob playing.
No, he did practice limited today, but I mean, how good can we feel?
Yeah.
I guess Gainwell. Gainwell at least gets some touches. He catches some passes. It's a great matchup for the Eagles running game, so maybe Gainwell.
What did Rashawn do last week? Nothing?
Nothing. And Deontay Foreman is back. He's back at practice, so yeah. I'm out.
Yeah, there's just no ceiling for Rashawn. I would like to say it was Rashawn, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's enough opportunity. If B-Rod plays like he's full go, then I might just go him. And if not, if he's limited, then I guess go Gainwell. And then what about Ridley versus Demarcus Robinson?
I think you still got to go Ridley here. He's the number one guy. It sounds like it's going to be Trevor Lawrence. I think you still got to go Ridley over Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah. Still go with the number 1 guy versus the number 3 guy for his team. Brandon Warren, Mahomes or Fields?
I think I'm going to go Fields, that rushing upside. Just give me that rushing potential, especially if DJ Moore is playing. That helps Fields. So give me Fields.
Mahomes is just not a must start. He hasn't been for a couple of weeks. I think for me, I'll just say again with Fields, this comes down to who's there, who's playing. If DJ Moore plays, I'm fine. No issues. Go Fields. If he's missing both, because Komet, I think, was out of practice today.
Yeah, Komet did not practice. I would be very surprised if Komet played.
Yeah, because it didn't look good. I mean, it was a knee, and then, I mean, he was down for a while. And then he was questionable going into the game. So this is a pre-existing injury. At least one of those guys, especially DJ Moore, if he plays, I think I'll feel good enough to go Fields. If neither DJ Moore or Komet plays, not enough upside for me. I would go Mahomes. And what about Shaheed or Chandler? It's full PPR.
I actually kind of like Ty Chandler this week, but I'm going to go, and I do also like Rashid Shaheed. I put both these guys are actually on the sneaky starts this week. But I'm going to, in full PPR, I'm going to go Shaheed. I think he just has way more upside in a way better matchup.
Agreed. Full PPR, go Shaheed. You should get at least some targets. All right, Brandon, good luck. Doug, Fenton, which defense to stream? This is week 1 of a 2-round championship. Falcons, Jags, Rams, Bears, or Chargers? Still going Rams?
Yeah, I'm still going to go the Rams here against Tyrod Taylor and the Giants.
There you go. And then Jay, let's follow up from before. That's right, Russ is not playing. So does that affect the Denver defense choice? I think it might a little bit.
Yeah, I mean maybe. If there's a chance that Stidham, throws interceptions deep in their territory or something, but yeah. I mean, I like the Rams better than them either way. So
this is an interesting question. Grayson James, he said 3rd place matchup, agreed to start only 1 player each this week. So CMC or Tyreek?
That's an interesting matchup, but I think you got to give the edge to CMC. He gets the Commanders.
Yeah. I don't see how you can't go CMC against. I mean, I would go CMC anyways in general, especially lately. Tyreek not being quite himself, but yeah, CMC. Sorry. Hopefully that's who you got.
Right.
All right, Brian. There we go. I knew he was in here. 10 leagues, nice. 7 playoffs, and 5 finals. Very nice. And of course,
well done.
The one we're got a showdown in, and one against Keith. I think that's the one where Keith beat me last week. Yeah. All right. Nice. Thanks for thank you. We should be thanking you. All right. Suzanne Burkholder. What is it? Quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and a flex. Lineup is Carr, JT, Bijan, Lamb, Puka, Connor, Kraft, and the Bills. On the bench, Mullins, Keenan, Flowers, JSN, Noah Brown, Brian Robinson, Bears. Any changes?
I don't think, even if Keenan plays, well, you're flexing Connor. It's full PPR. I don't know. Do I play Keenan over Connor? Maybe. I mean, that's the only thing I'm even considering, like JT Bijan, Lamb, Puka, not switching that. I'm not playing Mullins over Carr. I will say I did see today that Luke Musgrave was back at practice in a limited fashion, which would be annoying because I do like Kraft this week, but we'll see about that. I don't know. Keenan over Connor if he plays, maybe, but I don't know. Connor feels safer.
Yeah, I think Connor is. The full PPR, typically you go with the receiver. And again, it's Keenan Allen. You're like, how can you not play Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen's missed the last couple of weeks, a decent stick. Let's see. Let's see how Keenan, what his status is. I might play Keenan if he's in and he's a full go. But yeah, I agree. That's it. Julio, happy holidays. Championship matchups planning to start Hurt, Tyreek, Sun God, Puka, Njoku, and the Browns. That's all good. Need two running backs here. Pollard, Gibbs, HN, Monty, or do we have any hidden gems here?
Some secret gem that nobody knows about who's better than these guys? Probably not.
No.
Gibbs and Monty would be my choice for the two running backs. Gibbs and Monty. Go all in on the Lions.
Yeah. HN hasn't been doing much lately. Pollard, kind of let us down last week. It's not a great spot for him. In fact, it's a terrible spot because he's going against the Lions defense.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have Banshee PSN. All right. Bench one, Amari, Zay, Mixon or Cook?
Oh, man. Am I irrationally low on James Cook this week? But I mean, how good can we feel about Mixon?
I think I don't love Mixon this week, but it's between those two guys.
Yeah, it's between the running backs. I don't like Cooper is probably not going to go for 265 yards, 2 touchdowns again. I'd bet a lot of money he's not going to do that again, but he should still be okay. I think Flowers should be okay this week. Either Mixon or Cook. I don't know. Maybe bench Mixon.
Yeah, I'm thinking Mixon.
I'm very nervous about James Cook this week, though. I cannot lie. It's a brutal matchup. He didn't catch any passes last week. Didn't even get a target. We'll see.
Well, that's the problem is I'm nervous about both Mixon and Cook.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's true.
I feel Cook has more upside. He's got a little bit more explosiveness. He's been used a little bit more. I would bench Mixon here. Now, what about this? Kyle with a very interesting question. Kyle Burks. Would you go CEH over HN?
Yes. I have a feeling I'm going to be significantly higher on CEH than you if Pacheco is out. I think CEH is going to get the run. He's going to no McKinnon either. I think you have to feel kind of good about CEH. So, yes, I would definitely go CEH. Pacheco's out.
Bengals run defense isn't very good either. So, no. Yeah, I would do this. HN, like I said, what has he done for you in fantasy lately? What's up, Vinny? All right, if Allen doesn't play, Reed, Thielen, and JSN, who just plucked off of waivers.
I think it's got to be Reed if he plays. If not, I guess, can I really what is the upside with Thielen? What he did last week, it's like Drake London. He's got Drake London upside. 5 or 6 catches, it's 80, 90 yards. That's it. That's the upside. That's the ceiling. Is that what you want in championship week? Is that the ceiling you're looking for with your championship on the line? I might go JSN, if not Reed. I mean, Reed would clearly be my number one choice. If Allen doesn't
Reed plays, he's the top choice here. Jason gets a good matchup, right? The Tennessee secondary, not too good against receivers. So Reed is the guy. Well, hopefully Allen's the guy. If Allen doesn't play, it's Reed. If Reed doesn't play either, Jason. Our Country Connected is back. Got all 4 teams in the ship. Very nice.
That's hard to do. Well done.
Yeah, exactly. That's harder than it sounds. Kyler, Brees, Mostert, Hall, Bijan, Amon-Ra, Keenan, JJ, Deontay.
Who do you think?
Well, okay. He put Brees twice by accident. It was Brees and Hall. So it's Brees, it's Hall, Mostert, Bijan. I'm guessing just 2 of those guys.
I'm going Mostert and Bijan.
Yeah.
I know Brees Hall just won you your week last week, but man, against the Browns on the road, short week, this feels like a trap.
You could bench Brees and Hall. What about Amon-Ra, Keenan, JJ? Amon-Ra and JJ, Keenan if he plays.
Well, Amon-Ra and JJ 1-2. Even if Keenan plays, I'm going Amon-Ra and JJ.
Okay. And
I mean,
then
if we need a flex, sure. Keenan if he plays. If not, Brees Hall.
go other league, Dak or Purdy.
Ooh, that's.
This is
I don't know if
tricky.
there's a wrong answer here. Maybe Dak slightly because he's at home, but I don't know if there's a wrong answer here, honestly.
It will be very interesting to see how Purdy responds. Figure he'll be pretty good because could not possibly be a better bounce back spot going against the Commanders.
Right.
But this also could be a game where CMC runs, for 150 yards in the first half, and then they're up big, and then Purdy, rests or whatever. So I'm going Dak. I think Dak will have to air it out more. I would just go Dak for safety. Amari or Zay? That's probably the toughest one.
I think I still got to go Amari, though. I just feel better about the Browns chucking it. Joe Flacco just throwing all game long. I think I'm going to give Amari the slight edge over Zay Jones.
Right. Even though we don't love it this week and his matchup is bad, he'll do something. I feel confident Amari's not going to get completely shut out. So, yeah, I would go Amari too. All right, good luck, Country Connected. 808 Mike, aloha. In the championship, very nice. JJ and Puka, DJ, Rice, pick 3.
I honestly, I mean, unless we're hearing really good things about DJ Moore, like, oh, the ankle is not even an issue, I might just bench him. It's not even a good matchup for him. He gets Atlanta, AJ Terrell. I think Rice bounces back this week. I think you got to start JJ and Puka.
Oh, yeah.
I might just bench DJ Moore here. And again, unless we hear something like where it's like, nah, his ankle's fine. It's not even an issue. He's running fine. He looks fine. Maybe, okay, then I'll go DJ Moore over Rice. But I'm very worried about that ankle. So I think right now I'm going Rice.
Yeah, well, I would say this. Right now, put JJ Puka for sure, and then put Rice third. And then if you want to switch DJ Moore because you feel good about him, that's fine. For me, I have a hard time benching Moore, but Rice is probably safer anyways. McBride or Everett? You got to go McBride. I know McBride didn't do anything last week, but still, you got to start McBride this week, don't you?
Yeah, got to still start McBride. I mean, I did put Everett on the sneaky starts, but McBride's a no doubt must start.
Right. Different levels here. Browns or Chiefs? It's
Browns.
Definitely Browns.
Browns have to be. Look, maybe they'll let down. A bunch of defenses let down last week, though. But, I mean, got to feel good about them.
True. Okay. Mary Jo, welcome back. 18, PPR. Fields, Bijan, Rashad White, Amon-Ra, Debo, McBride, and Swift. On the bench is Olave, DJ Moore, Zeke, and Njoku, and T. Higgins. What do we think here? I know.
8-team leagues.
Yeah.
I don't know. In full PPR, as much as I like Swift this week, I don't think I could start him over Olave in full PPR. I don't even think I could start him over DJ Moore if DJ Moore is 100% healthy in full PPR. I just feel like those guys have so much more upside than Swift. I mean, Swift just had 90 yards and a touchdown, and we're like, yes, right? Like,
yeah, I think with Swift, Arizona now has moved into first place. They are officially the worst run defense in the league, and that's a lot of because of the last 4 weeks. But still, I know, I get it, because Swift could always not score a touchdown because Jalen Hurts will score 2 touchdowns. And so no, I get it. In full PPR, Olave is a guy that you could still just keep in there. What about Njoku or McBride?
I'm putting Olave in over Swift. What's that?
Yeah. Njoku and McBride, I think that's another tough one.
Oh, that is actually a tough one.
Because McBride, it is a good matchup for tight ends, generally speaking, against Philly, but it's also Kyle Murray gets to play Philly, and Njoku gets the Jets, which is a good matchup for tight ends. And Njoku's just been going off. So we both love Njoku this week, but do you put him over McBride? That's the question.
I don't know. I don't know if I could. It's very close, but I think I'm still going McBride.
Yeah, this one could go either way. I guess probably just keep McBride in there. But yeah, we'll put Olave over Swift for now. Good luck, Mary Jo. Gabba Gabba? Yo. Eckler or Swift?
I think I still go Swift here. I like them both this week. I can see Eckler scoring more points, but Swift feels safer and he's got enough upside this week. I'm going Swift.
Yeah. Going Swift here. All right, day by day. Got a problem at wide receiver. Start JJ Evans, AJ Brown, and Debo. That's a good problem. Who doesn't play, I guess, is the question. Full team includes Baker, Mixon, Rashad White, and Achane. Okay, well, how many receivers do we need is the question.
Yeah, I think AJ Brown, JJ are musts. I mean, I feel like Evans is a must, but how do you bench Debo this week against the Commanders?
Right. I did see Debo was limited today in practice or something. I know it's probably just whatever, maintenance or. I think I would have to put Debo fourth still, though, this group.
Yeah, I guess you still got to go Evans, but man, Debo could go score shirt this week. But yeah, man,
that is a problem. And you know what? This is a good problem. Be glad you have this problem.
True.
Yeah, I think the order, not knowing how many you need for me, would be AJB, JJ, Evans, Debo.
Yeah.
The real problem is I really wish you had a better running back than Joe Mixon this week, but we can't solve that problem. I wouldn't put Achane over him. Bulldog. No. Nice. CEH over Hall?
I don't think so. What are you going to do? Like, because remember, Hall plays tomorrow. What are you going to do if Pacheco clears concussion and plays? And then you're like stuck with CEH?
Yeah.
I think just go Hall tomorrow and pray to the fantasy gods that he can come through against the Browns.
Right, because we're not expecting a big Hall game, but again, it doesn't mean he'll do nothing. He should get you some points. He does have potential to get a few catches and points. He could score a touchdown. You never know. So we don't like Hall this week, but he's not an absolute must bench. Over CEH? Right. Nah, not for CEH. All right, John Palacio Championship. Here's the lineup. Got Lamar, Kamara, Eckler, Debo, DJ Moore, McBride. Needs 2 flexes. One at wide receiver 3. Okay. So 2 flexes and a receiver between Connor, Zeke, Wicks, Osborne, Goddard, Kraft, Watson, maybe Keenan.
Well, I'll say for your wide receiver 3, it's Keenan if he plays. Otherwise, it's probably Osborne. I mean, maybe Wicks if everybody else is out, but it doesn't sound like it. So probably Osborne. Keenan if he plays. Otherwise, Osborne. And then your 2 flexes is going to be James Conner for sure is going to be a flex. And then we didn't talk about Ramondre on IR. I think you got to go Zeke.
Yeah.
You got to go Zeke.
That's right. We forgot about that. I knew there was something else. And we talked about it before and then I forgot again. Ramondre, if you guys didn't hear, no, not coming back, which makes sense. He's on IR, which is weird that he kind of like sort of was going to get back to practice last week. And now they're like, no, he's done. Why would they push him back anyways? Like what possible reason do they have to make him play the last 2 weeks? So Ramondre not going to play. Zeke still going to get 8-9 targets. Still going to
exactly
all the run. So yeah, just go Connor and Zeke. You get the workhorse backs here.
Yep.
Tony Two-Toned. All right. Welcome, Tony. Full PPR, pick a receiver and 2 flex. Higgins, Godwin, Hubbard, Chandler. He's already starting JJ, Etienne, and Rashad White.
All right. I think you got to play Higgins over Godwin. Just way more upside for Higgins. Even if Jamar Chase plays, I still go Higgins.
Yeah. Like Higgins and 2 flex and full PPR.
I guess Godwin and Chuba, but what? You're just banking on Godwin doing what he did a couple weeks ago, like having this random upside game. I guess Godwin and Chuba. I hate it.
I still, I know he let us down last week, but in full PPR, I would still have to put Godwin over those running backs. Madison, from what I saw, he's like questionable again, but I think he's going to be active this week, right? He's going to play. He might be sort of in the mix.
Yeah, he played last week. He barely did anything. He barely played. I don't expect Madison to do anything. But I mean, I can't put Chandler over Chuba. Chuba's getting all the work there. I think I still got to go Chuba.
Right. And that's my thing. I'm just saying I don't know that Chandler can feel a big game from him. So the one basically that you're benching is Chandler. Is the point here. Who's this? What is this? Is Nate actually making an appearance here? Check it in to say thanks for another season. All right.
Nate, I saw you lost to Danny. I think it was in the Man Cave League by like 0.2. Oh, man. Man, brutal. But thank you, Nate. Good to see you. Hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Yeah. And then, no, I didn't see McDaniel say that, but I'll have to look for that if that's true. Made another comment. Carson. 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a flex, Stafford, Fields, Murray.
I might just go Stafford.
Yeah.
I think I just feel good enough about Stafford. I just don't feel a big Fields week. Don't risk it with Fields. Just go with Stafford at QB.
Stafford has been so consistent, so solid. It's the Giants. There's really no reason not to just keep rolling Stafford out. 2 running backs. We got Kyron, JT, Etienne, Chandler, and Achan.
It's Kyron and JT. I do like Etienne this week, but it's Kyron and JT.
Yeah, it's definitely the first 2. And then we need 2 receivers, and then we're still going to flex somebody. Debo, Lamb, Puka, Ayuk. Got to pick a 49er. All right, we got to start
exactly.
Lamb and Puka,
You're playing Lamb and Puka, and then you're picking a 49er. Let's see. I mean, how do you pick one?
Yeah, exactly. How do you?
According to fantasy points, Debo has a plus 11 coverage grade. Maybe just go with Debo, I guess. I don't know I honestly don't know how you bench a 49er wide receiver, but I guess Debo, I guess.
Yeah. Flip a coin, whichever Niner you feel better about, Debo or
right.
Competitive gamers. 2 running backs in the flex. Eckler, Connor, Kamara, and Higgins.
I think as much as I like Eckler, I also accept that he's super risky. I think you got to go Kamara and Connor. I mean, I'm a little nervous for Kamara this week. I won't lie.
Yeah, especially
after I think I still go Kamara and Connor, and then I probably flex Higgins, assuming it's PPR.
Yeah, I'm definitely nervous about Kamara, but yeah, I think it's just hard to just sit him. So probably go Kamara and Connor. This doesn't say if it is PPR. I think you still go Higgins anyways. Andrew Gill, half PPR, flex, Achan, Deontay, or Dobbs.
Not Deontay. Dobbs only if like Watson, Reed, and Wicks are out. Then I'll consider Dobbs, which I doubt is going to be the case. Is this your championship, Andrew? Did you make it to the finals with these guys?
Apparently.
I don't know. Maybe just gamble on Achan. It's not even a good matchup for him.
I might just go Dobbs, honestly, even if Reed does play. Could score a touchdown.
I mean, maybe. I guess.
All right. What about Love or Flacco?
I'm going Love. I think Love has been great. He's been great. It sounds like Reed will be back. It sounds like even Wicks will play. He's got Aaron Jones back. I'm going Love over Flacco.
Yeah, because of the matchup. Look, Flacco is still startable, but assuming Love at least has some of his weapons back, I think could just go Love. All right, Ray, what's up? Ray Hardcore below. Here it is. Purdy or Love?
Purdy. Definitely Purdy this week. He's not a lot of QBs I would start over Purdy this week. I know he killed you last week, but it's the Commanders. Give me Purdy.
It's the Commanders. It sure is. Pick 2. Zeke, Etienne, Mostert.
Mostert for sure. And then I'll say this, Ray. Etienne has tons of upside this week, but he also has tons of risk. But they're at home against the Panthers with a banged up Trevor Lawrence or CJ Beathard. I mean, it doesn't even make sense if Etienne doesn't get 15 to 20 touches in this game. They're fighting for the playoffs. It's the Panthers. Just win this ugly game and run the ball against them. Like, don't take a lesson from Arthur Smith. Don't get cute. Don't overthink it. Just run the football against the Panthers and get your W and get out of there. But it's Doug Peterson, so who knows? So if you want to play it safer, you can go Zeke and Mostert.
Yeah, instead we're going to see CJ Beathard, 52 pass attempts.
Yeah, 52 pass, 4 interceptions. And then you know what Doug Peterson's going to blame after the game? The turnovers. Got to cut back on those turnovers.
Yeah.
Got to cut back. Well, you asked CJ Beathard to throw the ball 52 times against a team with the worst run defense, one of the worst run defenses in the NFL. What do you think is going to happen? It's like, I served that guy 15 alcoholic drinks, but we really need to cut down on drunk driving.
Right.
It's like, exactly. Well, maybe you don't serve the guy 15 drinks.
So, Etienne and hope for the best?
If it's me, I'm going Etienne and Mostert, but I will say Mostert and Zeke is your safer bet.
Agreed. Zeke for safety, Etienne for the win. Yeah, or loss. Pick 3. Evans, Tyreek, Puka, Hopkins, Devontae.
Oh, well, I hate benching Devontae, but when I got those guys, I'm just playing the first 3. Evans, Tyreek, and Puka. Hopkins I can easily bench. It's tough having to bench Devonta, but when you got those 3 guys, you can't bench those 3 guys.
I was going to say it's easy, and then I said Devontae, but yeah, you got to go with the first 3. All right, good luck, Ray. And then Grayson needs a receiver in 2 flex. Swift, Lockett, KJ Osborne, CEH, Jaden Reed if he plays, Demarcus Robinson, Shaheed.
All right, my wide receiver, I think no matter what, I might go Lockett. Yeah. I like Lockett this week. He's coming off a nice game. He's got a good matchup. Got Geno Smith. They're at home. I might go Lockett. 2 flexes. Swift is going to be one for sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't say if it's PPR or not. I'll assume PPR. I would probably put Reed as my next flex if he plays. If he doesn't play, I might go CEH without Pacheco, honestly.
If it's full PPR, look, I agree. Lockett receiver, I definitely am playing Swift. If Reed plays, then play Reed, right? If he doesn't, and if Addison doesn't play, I would probably go KJ Osborne. If those 2 things don't happen, then yeah, I guess go CEH. If Pacheco doesn't play.
Yes. A lot of ifs. A lot of ifs on this team.
It's Wednesday. All right. And then tight end Kmet, if he plays, or Schultz.
I mean, if Kmet plays, yes, I'm going Kmet, but I don't think he's going to play, sadly.
Yeah, I can't feel good about Kmet. But if he plays, then he's the guy. All right. The Kraken has Waddle or had Waddle. DK or KJ or D-Rob.
I don't think I could play those guys over DK Metcalf. He's got a good matchup this week at home against the Steelers. If Waddle doesn't play, I'm going DK Metcalf.
Right. In this case, you don't need to worry about those other 2 guys. Good pickups, good streamers. You know, if you need somebody, you get DK Metcalf, you think you're good. You don't need somebody. All right. What is up, Sir Boomer? Where you been
What's
at?
up?
I feel like it's been a week or 2, right? He says, good evening to everyone, especially Underdog. Placed 15th in the Christmas coin toss. Got a nice chunk of change. All right. Nice. So there it goes. Once again, Boomer.
Yeah, Boomer. What's up? Well done. Boomer's crushing it on Underdog.
Hey, Underdog. I'm telling you guys, it's not just fun and easy to do. You can win some money. You know what? It's been about an hour, but still, this seems like just a natural time until we can talk about it. So if you guys didn't join us at the very top of the show, just a reminder, new customer special this week. Speaking of underdogs, Promo code Endgame gets you this free pick. It's Dak Prescott just getting a yard. You get a yard, you get a win. You get this free pick 'em, and you combine it with any other pick, triple your very first entry, and you can do all sorts of picks from every sport, not just NFL, but also NBA, NHL. Football season's ending soon. That's okay. You can keep doing pick'ems for everything else. Bowl games still going on. You can get in on those too, and you still get that deposit match of 100% up to $100. If you haven't tried Underdog yet, guys, this is the perfect time to do so. And we'll not only do another weekly draft for, I guess you call it best ball, or weekly best ball draft for week 17. We're also going to be doing the playoff best ball, which is a lot of fun. You can keep up with it throughout the entire playoff. So check it out. All right. Thank you for that, Boomer. Robert Doyle, non-PPR needs 2 Cup Puka, DJ Moore, Keenan.
I think I just go the 2 Rams wide receivers. I think they, in non-PPR, I think they have the most touchdown upside. DJ Moore would be interesting if he was healthy, but I'm really worried. I don't know. Maybe my worries will go down as the week goes on if he's practicing fully and he looks fine. But I think right now I'm going Cup and Puka.
They've been good. It's the Giants. Just eliminate the risk. Don't worry about Keenan, because how great can you feel non-PPR about Keenan scoring a touchdown with Easton Stick?
Yeah.
DJ Moore, I guess just eliminate the risk here. Go the Rams, pick 1 running back, Saquon, Brees, and then we still need a flex.
I think in non-PPR especially, it's got to be Saquon.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting Brees to put up a big yardage game. I mean, he scored twice last week. That feels like a season's worth of touchdowns for Brees Hall and the Jets. I think it's got to be Saquon. And then I guess flex, I would flex. Oh, man. Do we just flex Brees? It's hard not to flex a running back in non-PPR, but man, this could be a real letdown. For Brees could have the most random playoff line we've ever seen. Like, didn't he get like 2.8 fantasy points in week 15, and then he got 40? Like, he could go like 3 week 15, 40 week 16, 3 week 17. Like that, that could be his playoffs, like the most random playoffs we've ever seen for a player.
I could definitely see it happening.
But it's non-PPR. Like, so hard not to play a running back in non-PPR.
Thing is, with the other 2, with Keenan and DJ Moore, they're great receivers, but they have the injury risk. At least Brees, we know, is out there and he's playing. So I guess just go
maybe
Brees.
Maybe flex Brees in non-PPR.
Yeah. There you go. Gabriel, Pauk, hey, flex Rice, Flowers, Higgins, CEH, or Osborne.
If Jamar Chase is out, I'm going Higgins. If not, I'm going Rice.
That sounds like a good plan. And then here's the kicker question. Would you drop Younghoe Koo for Jake Moody?
I don't know. Sure.
You know what? I like it. I like the thought behind it. Koo has been great, of course, but on the road in Chicago, maybe the wind could be a factor there. Jake Moody gets the Commanders. Go for it. Spearsy, Etienne, or Chandler?
I'm going Etienne. I'm going Etienne still. It's a great matchup for him at home against the Panthers. Yeah, going Etienne over Chandler.
Yeah, take a chance here. Go for the upside. What is up, Phil, the Rico guy? Looking forward to the championship, definitely. Also looking forward to baseball. That's right. Baseball is going to be coming soon. So check out. We'll start advertising it once we have more new content up there at the baseball channel. But in the meanwhile, would you go with Houston defense against the Titans or the Dolphins against the Ravens? No.
I think you got to go Houston against. I guess it looks like maybe Will Levis. He was full today, so whatever. Houston at home against Will Levis. I'll take that. Thank you.
Yeah, just go Houston. The Professor, Super Bowl bound. Nice and full PPR. Here's lineup. Hurts, Walker, Hall, Hill, JJ, McBride, Nico, and the Browns. Aubrey's the kicker. Got Pollard and Ingram on the bench. Do you switch anything out?
Man. I mean, not Pollard. As much as I don't like Breece Hall this week, I think I probably still play him over Pollard.
Yeah.
My question is Ingram or McBride. But Ingram has been so good.
Yeah, I think with Ingram is we don't know if T-Law is going to play or if he's going to be healthy if he plays. I think McBride has a bounce back week. And look, Philadelphia pass defense, has been horrible. And against tight ends, they've been pretty bad. I think this is a week you just don't worry about McBride and just keep him going. I know it's hard to say anything bad about Ingram, but I like McBride's upside a little bit better.
Yeah, McBride is fine.
Yeah. All right. What about Mo Marley? Question below. Okay, here we go. Playing for third, money back at least. All right, that's good. Mahomes, Pollard, Williams, St. Brown, DJ Moore, likely Osborne, Aubrey again, and the Jags defense. On the bench is Purdy. You go Purdy over Mahomey?
Yep, I go Purdy over Mahomes. I do.
Would do it. Edwards, Boyd, Komet, and then the Lions defense.
Lions play
the Cowboys.
No. Javon, I might go Gus Edwards over Javonte. I mean, I know he gets the Chargers, but I don't know. I might go Gus Edwards over Javonte. Osborne. No.
Or on the wire, could go Rashid Shaheed.
I mean, I would go Shaheed over Osborne, but only if Addison plays.
Right.
Because look, if Addison's out, you're looking at Addison being out, Hawkinson being out. You got to feel good about Osborne.
All right. For the most part, I think that's it. Everything else looks pretty good. But yeah, go Purdy over Mahomes. Jay Hughes saying that you're not too low on Cook.
All right. Well, Jay agrees with me. Yeah, I don't.
He's saying, save yourselves. Here we go. The donation. All right. So Jay is advising anybody against starting Cook. Well,
you're not benching Puka this week, are you? Not benching Puka, right?
No, I think he's saying he learned his lesson about benching Puka.
Oh.
I hope. Jay's got jokes. Have to start Connor over DK because you didn't call him medals. DK medals.
All right. Well, I think Connor should be fine. Connor's been great.
Country Connected saying he forgot he has Evans. That's a big difference. Mike Evans, JJ, Keenan, Amon-Ra. Pick one and a flex.
Amon-Ra and I guess Evans. Although it would be really hard to bench Jefferson. I don't know. I might go Amon-Ra and Jefferson this week.
Yeah, I think I have to play Jefferson. Hawk is out for sure. Addison might be out. And we know Jair Alexander is out for the Packers for interesting reasons. Also sounds dumb, but flex Henry or Zay. Connor and Rashad 1-2, I think. Yeah, I think you can start.
It doesn't say what your scoring format is here. I think if it's half PPR or non-PPR, I will go Henry. If it's full PPR, I'm going Zay.
Yeah. Henry, again, got completely taken out by the Texans 2 weeks ago. He should be better. It's not possible to be worse than he was 2 weeks ago, but it's definitely not a great spot for him. They're on the road. All right, let's go to yes, fins up. All right, let's get to the next super chat here. Kendall Hole won this league with 13-1 record, the 9-team league.
A 9-team league, interesting.
At Fields, Bijan, Swift, Tyreek, Olave, Ingram, and Puka went up against Wow. And you went up against a tough team, but you won.
Wow. Yeah, that was a good team. Jeez. I guess
And
Laporta wasn't that good. Debo wasn't great. AJ Brown was just okay. Still a good team, man. Well done. Well done.
all right. Let's feel nice at this point. Just have it done. You're like, I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Next week, everyone else is going to be in that situation, I hope. What's up, Python? Yep. Everyone doing well? Okay. He's saying, not right now, maybe tomorrow, but we're going to make the 3 QB a thing. He said he hit 5-mans last week. Wow. There's something to it, though.
Maybe we should be asking you who the top passers will be.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm not a superstitious guy, but if it works, it works. Let's keep doing it. He's saying he hit at least 3 every week we did it. The 1 week that we did it, he lost everyone.
Okay. All right.
Hey, if it works, it works. Nate clarifying, he lost by 200.
Oh. Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Again, I'm not a really superstitious person. And then you got to wonder what you did wrong in your life over the past couple of weeks that made this happen to you.
His team, he has a good team, too. He has a very good team.
Yeah. All right. Me, Blue Lobster.
All right.
Keenan Allen, Debo, Evans, Rice, start 3. Who sits?
Well, here I do like Rice bouncing back this week, but I can't start him over these guys. I mean, look, if Keenan's out, obviously you're starting Rice, but if Keenan plays, I'm going Keenan, Debo, and Evans. Actually, you know what? Am I just playing Rice over Keenan?
Also, I wonder, maybe not worth risking Keenan because I know for the most part I am, but Rice definitely seems like higher floor play.
Yeah, I might. You know what? Now I think about it, I might just bench Keenan regardless. Just bench Keenan, whether he plays or not.
There you go. Let's do it. Python, thank you for everything you do. Yeah, the off-season content, you're not going to have to wait very long.
No.
Put it that way. It's coming. But here, okay, so I guess we're doing this. Top 3 QB passing yards. We can do fantasy since I seem to like that one. I like it all. All right. Let's go. QBs. Let's look at the matchup. Top 3 yards and
Brock Purdy. If we're just looking at passing yards, Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott have to be 1 and 2. I'm going to go for just yards. I'm going to go Mahomes number 3. I think Mahomes is going over 300 yards this week. So I'm going to go Dak. We're just looking at yards, Dak, Purdy, and Mahomes.
All right. I'm going to be a little different here. I am saying Dak. Well, I think we'll put up some big yardage for sure. I'm going to go Stafford against the Giants. And my third one, I mean, I guess this is definitely assuming a lot and taking a chance, but if he plays, I'm going to go Stroud. Go CJ Stroud.
I thought about Stroud and Mahomes in my second one. Not Purdy, huh? You don't have Purdy as not going to throw for a lot. He's going to throw like 250 yards, but 5 touchdowns.
Right. Exactly. He's gonna do some handing off too. I mean, how much are they really going to need to pass here? So, right. Okay. So there we go. Now, what about fantasy points?
I'm going to go Jalen Hurts number 1 against the Cardinals. I think I still got to go Josh Allen. Then I think I'll go Dak number 3.
Well, again, I think actually, no. I have 2 the same. I'm going to go Dak. I'm going to go Hurts. And I'll go Lamar. Fortunately, I think Lamar will shred the Dolphins. All right. There we go. Guaranteed to win now. Get your 5-man parlay bets in. Let's see. Steel Will 456. What is up? Full PPR. Would you flex Ty Chandler, Tyler Lockett, Jake Ferguson, or Gus Edwards?
Yeah, pretty easily Lockett for me. I just feel like he has the most upside. I like him. I like his matchup this week against Steelers. They're at home. Geno Smith is playing. I'm going Lockett.
Yeah, in full PPR, I think we can eliminate Gus here.
Yeah.
Ferguson, nah, not over those guys. It's Lockett for me too. I think Chandler's okay, but he's not a guy I'm gonna force into my lineup this week. And then DST, Falcons, Colts, or Broncos.
I think the Colts have the most upside. I'm going to go Colts.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Colts as well. Falcons are just, they're okay. What would the Falcons get? Well, they're on the road. They're never great on the road. You know, Justin Field hasn't been turning it over really. So, yeah, let's just go with the Colts. Nigel, let's help out. Nigel Kusera is asking, what is PPR?
Point per reception, meaning every time somebody catches a pass, you get a point. So it's just like any other league, except the difference is like you get your typical points for yards, your typical points for touchdowns. The only difference is when they catch a pass, they also get a point. It helps balance out, running backs and wide receivers more.
Yeah, so it makes receivers, tight ends more valuable, and pass catching running backs definitely get a boost.
Yes,
so that's the difference. All right, Alexander Channel, DJ Moore or Calvin Ridley?
Well, here I'll probably just go DJ Moore regardless if he plays. I don't feel great about Ridley this week, so give me DJ Moore.
Yeah, gonna like DJ Moore, but if he's limited, you might have to go Ridley. But what about Flowers or Ridley?
Flowers. Give me Flowers. I'm not feeling Ridley this week.
Yeah, don't want to start Ridley if you don't have to. And I know you can look at last week, but every week is different. Trevor Lawrence might not even play. We just talked about this. Funny Boomer with comment. Didn't we just say this? Who is it that lost on the kneel down? Was it your team?
Big Dog Pound messaged me. He said he lost on the Lamar kneel down. Wasn't a championship, but he would have been in the championship. Yeah.
Right. Denied the chance to get to the championship because of a kneel down. Man, that is brutal. All right, Alexander Channel with another one. Rank these tight ends: Ingram, Kmet, Henry, Okonkwo, Kincaid.
I think I have them in the exact order you have them, but I will say this. It's Ingram, and then there's like a tier, and then there's another tier, and then there's Kmet. So I have them ranked the way you have them, but like Ingram is way up there, and then you get to like Kmet, Henry, and Chig.
Yeah, Kincaid is just not really even on the radar. I actually dropped him, and this was a league, mind you, where a few weeks ago I traded for him. I'm not starting him. I actually, I picked up over him was Okonkwo. I don't know if that's the best play, but it's probably the best guy who was available. So the thing is with Kmet, it's only if he's healthy. He's, been battling this knee issue. So just go Ingram, and if not, well, there's no reason not to play Ingram. Just go Ingram. Ingram's healthy.
Exactly.
Just go Ingram.
Exactly.
Jets or Texans? I'm going Jets.
Yeah. Jets better real life defense, but I do like Texans this week at home against Will Levis, but I guess Jets.
Yeah, both good. Both good. All right, Python saying, yes, you didn't think about Stroud. You did have him on the radar. All right, we'll see, though. You're going to have to definitely make sure he's in because, the protocol, it's been tricky this year. Very, very weird. Okay, let's see. So somebody had mentioned this earlier. We talked about Russ saying that they're going to cut him after the season's over. Will that shock you?
Not after today. I mean, once you do this and you're like, we're benching you for your injury guarantees and all that, it's like, nah, the future is over. The future for him and the Broncos is over. So
it's just the timing is weird, right? Why right now, if they're still technically in the race, they must not think that they're going to make the playoffs, and they probably won't. But still, don't you think they give it one more week and see if they win? And
I think if they give it one more week, then they're locked in. I think that's the thing. They had to decide by this week.
Oh, the designation thing.
Yep. I think they had to do it this week. So, yep.
So you got to wonder if they had won the last week or two, if this would have changed because
Right. If they had beaten the Patriots, which they should have.
yeah, maybe that was the final straw. You just lost to like a 2-3 win team or whatever it is. Interesting. All right. Raheem from Texas. Pollard or Chandler?
I mean, I do like Chandler, but I can't start him over a guy like Pollard. I know Pollard's been frustrating, disappointing, all the eens, all the negative een words. But I still got to start him over Chandler.
Yeah, he's still getting the vast majority of the touches there. Again, don't like Pollard that much this week. I hate to say it, but I still like him a little bit better than Chandler. With running backs, I'm always going to lean towards opportunities. Pollard will get those. Despite last week, he still has touchdown upside. Yeah, I think if Alexander Madison was completely out, I might go Chandler, but in this case, I just don't feel there's enough upside for Chandler. So probably just still go Pollard. Okay, what about roll one for me? Trying to win my championship needs 3 between Pollard, Etienne, CEH, Javonte Williams, and James Cook.
Ugh. I think here I'm going James Cook, Etienne, and CEH if Pacheco is out. If Pacheco plays, I'll go Pollard. James Cook, Etienne, CEH, or Pollard would be my 3.
Yeah, to this group, you look at Etienne, he's like, he probably has the most upside. Go with him. And then Cook. Yeah, I agree. If Pacheco plays, CH really isn't going to be even playable, is he?
No.
All right. So Etienne, Cook. For now, we'll say CEH. And then if not, Pollard. Okay, let's get to some others. Okay, assuming both guys play, Miles wants to know Keenan or Nico.
I might just go Nico. I think he has more upside this week, assuming CJ Stroud plays, of course. If not, then Keenan.
Well, that's another thing. Assuming that both these guys played and that Stroud plays. Yeah, if Stroud plays, I like Nico a lot. And you'll see I've actually put him on the boom video. I think he's going to go back to early season kind of stature. Remember, he was having huge games after huge game. Been banged up recently. Of course, Stroud has been out. So if Stroud plays, I definitely want to play Nico. All right. What is up, Maggie? Thank you. At PPR, we need to pick 2 here. Herbert, I guess this is Khalil, Chandler, CEH, or B-Rob.
Herbert, Chandler, CEH, B-Rob. Chandler and CEH if Pacheco's out. Otherwise, I guess Chandler and B-Rob if he plays. Otherwise, Chandler and Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert, seemed like a strong pickup, but Foreman is back. That's one thing, but I don't hate Herbert this week, but it's just not a great matchup with the Falcons' run defense. I think he has to be last of this group, so I will reluctantly say CEH, assuming Pacheco is out. But you might have to play Herbert because if Pacheco plays and B-Rob doesn't play, then you might have Herbert as your second choice. But pick 3, Puka, Dobbs, Robinson. Looks like this is DeMarcus Robinson. Flowers, Pittman, and Chase. A lot of question marks.
Oh, man. All right, a lot of what ifs here. If everybody is healthy, Chase, Pittman, and Puka. Like Puka is in. Puka's playing. He actually is healthy. He's in. So there's one. Pittman and Chase if they play. Actually, you know what? I think the easiest way is just to rank these guys, and you can figure out based on who's in. Chase number one. Actually, I might go Pittman number one. Okay, Puka number one. Pittman number two. Chase number three. Flowers number four. Robinson number five. Dobbs number six. So based on who plays, that's the order I would play.
There you go. You need 3. Yeah, Pittman and Chase play, you play them. If not, just go down the line. Flowers, I guess, is questionable, but I don't think he's going to miss. But keep him on standby. All right, Maggie. Yeah, let's hope these guys show up this week and come through for you. And then Mark Evans. So Mark made it. Needs 2 between Nico Rice, Devontae.
Devontae Smith or Adams? Doesn't matter.
Good question. Because it's not really spelled like either one. So
no.
All right, Mark. You don't have super chat. Just let us know which Devontae it is. I'm putting Nico first out of this group. Assuming Stroud plays.
If it's Devonta Smith, I'll go Nico and Smith. If it's Devontae Adams, I might go Nico and Rice, honestly.
Yeah. He said it's Smith.
I think I'm going Nico and Smith. Nico and Smith.
Yeah, I'll go Nico and Smith. If it's Case Keenum again, would you go Devontae and Rice? Or
yes.
Smith?
If it's Case Keenum, I'll just put Rice in.
There you go. All right. Let's see. Xavier Payton. All right. Made it all the way. Let's see. Needs 3. Cup, Rice, Keenan, and Evans.
Yeah, here, I think I'll just sit Keenan. I feel good enough about Cup and Evans. I feel good enough about Rice this week. I'll just sit Keenan.
Yeah, I know some people worried about Evans playing the Saints, but again, Lattimore not going to be out there.
Yep, Lattimore's out.
Yeah, Evans has been so good this year. Not like last year where he was bad all year until week 17. This year, I think you could just set and forget.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Anthony Ort needs 3 in PPR. Hall, Zeke, Connor, and Ridley.
Zeke and Connor are the 2 I actually feel the best about. Do we just go Hall here and hope for all the dump offs?
Well,
we gamble on Ridley and hope for a miracle.
How do you like your risk? Ridley or Hall? Hall feels like the better play, even in a terrible matchup, I think.
Yeah, Hall, Zeke, and Connor. Can't believe we're starting Zeke over Calvin Ridley. But we know, like, how many catches did he have last week? 8?
I think it was like 9.
That gives him like 23 catches in the 3 games without, like, it's insane.
Yeah, 9 catches, 33 yards.
Yeah, you're not getting any yardage. Like, you're not getting any yards. This guy's like a worse Alvin Kamara right now. You're not getting any yardage, right? You're just getting a bunch of dump offs and hoping for a touchdown. But he's getting he's getting crazy receiving work. So yeah, I guess Zeke.
And now it's official. Mondre not coming back. It's just go Zeke. You're getting the floor. You're getting at least double-digit points just on dump offs.
Yep.
Yeah, Connor's the guy you feel best about here.
Yes.
Yeah, Ridley's just too risky because even if Trevor Lawrence plays or doesn't play, it's Calvin Ridley. He's been boom bust all year, and we know the Panthers actually not a great matchup for receivers because teams can run on them so easily. So, yeah, I guess go Hall. All right, here's a different Jets-related question from Anastasia. Garrett Wilson, Noah Brown, Jaden Reed.
I think in this case, I'll wait because I feel good enough about Noah Brown that if Jaden Reed doesn't play, I can just pivot to Noah Brown. I don't feel great about Garrett Wilson this week. I think he'll be okay, but I don't feel great about him. So I'll just wait and see. If Jaden Reed plays, I'll play him. If not, I'll play Noah Brown.
I don't feel good at all about Garrett Wilson. That's a risk I don't want to take this week. So I would say Jaden Reed is my top choice. If he doesn't play, I'm going Noah Brown. So there you go. Nate, is this something you want to happen? Is this New England Patriots, Russ Wilson?
I don't know if you want that sounds like something that would happen though, right? The Patriots would do that.
Yeah. Why try to develop a quarterback when you've never done that before?
Right.
I'm curious, if you're a Patriots fan, would you rather have Drake May or Russell Wilson?
It has to be Drake May, right? It has to be. It has to
I
be.
would think so.
Please say Drake May.
I would think so. But as a Dolphins fan, I hope they wind up with Russell Wilson. Or like they'll sign Jimmy G or something.
Oh, man.
That would be awesome. Let's do Ralph Thomas. Flacco, Mullins, Minshew, or Rudolph. Lost Herbert has limped into the title game in a 14-team standard league.
I think here I got to put Flacco number one. He's chucking it. Excuse me. He's playing well. I'm not loving Minshew this week. Certainly not loving Rudolph. I mean, Mullins. I think I got to go Flacco number one here.
Yeah. This is a case where if I have Flacco, I'll just take what he gets me. Yeah. This is pretty easily, I guess, still just Flacco. Let's see. Keith weighing in here. Where is it? May over us. Yes, every time.
Yeah, it's got to be. At least
Outside
Drake
Russ.
May gives you some hope and some upside.
Then they would be basically like the Jets, wouldn't they? Going Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
He's not that old, but still.
I think I would prefer Aaron Rodgers to Russell Wilson right now, to be honest.
Interesting. That's a hot take.
I mean, Russell Wilson, I just feel like is a guy that, like, okay, you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, he's terrible, but you're also not going to be like, hey, he won us that game. You're just going to be like, yeah, we have Russ. And we won 7 games. Yay.
That's exactly where they're at. He could be a game manager, which kind of fits the Belichick offense, I guess. But all right, run Nigel, first season and made it to the ship. Very nice. Needs 2 receivers, 2 running backs in the flex between Evans, Olave, Metcalf, Hall, Connor Ford, Eckler.
Now I'll say Nigel asked earlier what is PPR, so I'm going to assume he's in a non-PPR league, even though it doesn't.
That's a good point. That's a good assumption.
So I'm going Evans and Olave at wide receiver.
Oh wait, sorry. Before you say that, he actually commented later here. He's saying it's half PPR.
Oh well, then you should know what PPR is because PPR is just half PPR with another half point. But anyways. Wait, this is now he's got Tyreek, Evans, Olave?
I don't know. All right, let's go to the first. Let's go back to the first one.
2 wide receivers are going to be Evans, Olave. 2 running backs are going to be Connor. I'm going to go Eckler. If I'm going to gamble on a risky guy like Hall or Eckler, give me the one that's actually in a good matchup. So I'm going to go Eckler. And then I think at flex, I'm going to go Metcalf.
Yeah, I think Ford isn't even a consideration here.
No.
He's saying he knows. Now he knows. So I guess he went back and figured it out. All right. What's up, Anthony? In the championship, in the big money league. So let's take it home.
All right.
Will CJ Stroud be back?
I think so. We don't know for sure, but I think so.
Yeah. All right. So then here's a different question, I guess. Tua or... Oh, I guess he's asking for Nico. Yeah, Nico, you should play Nico. Tua or Jordan Love?
I think I still got to go Tua. I know Jordan Love's been better. But could I really play Jordan Love over Tua? I don't think I could. I think I'm still going Tua.
Like, I try to be as objective as possible with my team as the Dolphins, but you can't feel great about Tua. No Jalen Waddle. The offensive line has been banged up. It's against Baltimore, and it's on the road against Baltimore. I would be very nervous with Tua. I don't feel like Love has a huge ceiling this week, but honestly, I think I'm to the point where I would just take a guy that I feel decent about and not risk Tua having just a bad game. So Tua doesn't have like ever terrible games. Like he's not a guy who'll throw 3-4 interceptions or something like that, like get benched. But just don't know what the upside is. I honestly might go Jordan Love. Am I being too cynical?
Maybe. I mean, look, Tua hasn't been great, so I get it. Jordan Love's been better. I get it.
Yeah. All right. Well, take your pick there. What about John the Destroyer? This is Hall, Pollard, Javonte Mostert. Who sits?
Javonte sits here, I think. Oh, I don't know. I mean, Pollard. Oh, yeah, probably Javonte sits. Now he's got Stidham at quarterback. I know it's the Chargers, but I mean, what has Javonte even really done recently? Yeah, Javonte probably sits.
Yeah, he hasn't done much of anything. I would say Javonte. All right, Cristobal Arvizu. Higgins or Keenan if Keenan plays?
Well, this is tough because if Chase plays, I think that knocks Higgins down quite a bit. But if Chase doesn't play, I'll definitely say Higgins. If Chase plays, I might go Keenan.
Right. This doesn't just depend on Keenan playing. It depends a little bit on Chase. Right now, if it's me, I'll just put Higgins in there. Yeah. With Keenan, I know I had kind of said earlier in the week, I was like, oh, if Keenan plays, I just want to play him. But this really comes down to who else do you have, because for Keenan, I don't think the ceiling is going to be that high, right? It's Easton State.
Right.
All right. So I'll say right now, just go T. Higgins. All right. Then we have Amy with a question. Well, with a sticker. The question has not yet appeared. So as soon as it shows up, we'll answer that.
We'll get to it.
Yeah. What about this? Oh, wait. Never mind. Here it is. All right. So playing Williams, Gibbs, Lamb, but still needs a receiver and a flex. Higgins, Rice, Barkley, Monty Collins, London Reed.
I'm assuming PPR, so I'm going Nico as a flex. Do I just go Barkley as a flex? I mean, it is another tough matchup for him, but it was a tough matchup last week he came through. I mean, Rice might be safer. Collins and Rice might be safer.
What about Higgins?
Yeah. I don't know. Again, I know Higgins had that big game, but again, it was an 80-yard slant to the house.
Yeah, it's hard not to play Barkley.
I know. I might go Collins and Barkley, but I think Collins and Rice is a bit safer, honestly. But if it's me, I'm probably going Collins and Barkley.
And I remember she said last week, like, didn't really want to play Barkley, but still said play Barkley. Barkley came through. Yeah, I'm going to go Nico, assuming Stroud plays, and Barkley. There you go. You don't have to worry about guys playing. Let's see. Yeah, so there's some good news there. What about a defense question? Oh, wait, I was going to do this one. Alex, which pretty cool thing there. Achane over Pollard to go with Cook.
No, I think I still go Pollard. I mean, but I don't know. Maybe this is the week where Achane randomly has the long touchdown run again. But if he doesn't, what are you really getting from Achane? What are you getting at this point?
Right.
Just go Pollard. They're at home. The offense should be good. Go Pollard.
Yeah, I would not. Wouldn't trust Achane against Baltimore. Sorry, just take what Pollard gets you. All right, let's do a few more here. Again, just a reminder, we'll be back again tomorrow before the game. God, finally, Week 17 is going to get started. So the exciting Thursday night game, Jets and the Browns, the Joe Flacco revenge game.
Yes.
Get to all your questions and your last second start sit. But let's do some more here. Let's try to do some ones that we haven't talked about. I have not seen a DJ Chark question yet today.
All right.
Or a Hollywood Brown question. Gary Silva, Keenan, Chark, or Hollywood?
Keenan, number one. I mean, Chark probably number two. Hollywood still hasn't practiced yet. I mean, who knows? Is he even going to play? And if he does, what? Keenan one, Chark two.
Yeah, at this point, just out on Hollywood.
Yeah.
Obviously, the heel is a bigger problem. He shouldn't have even played the last game. Yeah, just don't even worry about it. It's funny because inevitably, it doesn't make sense. When you talk about guys, then on the videos, then people ask about those guys. Like, oh, Demarcus Robinson and, KJ Osborne. I did mention DJ Chark in the waiver wire video. This is the first time anybody's actually considered DJ Chark. I guess nobody's in on the Panthers. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But because every time we're in on a guy, Mingo has a good game, we're like, hey, Mingo, and he disappears. We'll see. Could be wrong. But just remember, DJ Chark, revenge game.
Okay.
It's still Keenan, though, if he plays. If Keenan doesn't play, then sure, go Chark. Let's see. This, I don't know. This Andre Johnson named as a Hall of Fame nominee. Andre Johnson's an automatic Hall of Famer.
Yeah. And I saw him and Reggie Wayne. I'm like, those guys have to be in, right?
Have to be in. This is a good opportunity, which I know you're probably baiting me into, to say that there's no doubt that the best college football team of all time is the 2001 Miami Hurricanes team, which embarrassed Nebraska in the Orange Bowl. That team could have beat, even then, when they were in college, could have beat half the NFL teams because half of them wound up being NFL Hall of Famers. Not exaggerating.
He might be exaggerating there, but
not even a little bit. Andre Johnson, Jeremy Shockey was the tight end. Ken Dorsey, not a great offense coordinator, but a great quarterback. Ed Reed on defense. Okay, let's go on.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne and Andre Johnson currently ranked 10th and 11th in receiving yards all time. I mean, they both have to be, right?
Yes.
Everybody else above them is in, except for Steve Smith, who somehow was not nominated again. How come Steve Smith isn't getting nominated? That makes no sense.
I don't know. Interesting. I don't get too much into the Hall of Fame stuff because to me it's almost political, but yeah. All right, Ralph with a stumper here. Waller or Chig in standard?
Just go Chig.
Yeah. I'll just go Chig because it's not Waller. All right, what about Harold Gorman? Drake May all day. Yeah, I figured. 2 running backs, 2 receivers in the flex. Monty, Saquon, Pollard, Keenan, Devontae Smith, Jaden Reed, Noah Brown, Demarcus Robinson, KJ Osborne for the win. Needs 2, 2, and 1. PPR.
All right, running back, I'm going Monty and Saquon. Wide receiver, I'm going Devonta Smith and Keenan Allen if he plays. If Allen doesn't play, I'll go Jaden Reed. If Jaden Reed doesn't play, I'll go Noah Brown.
Yeah.
And then the flex is going to be one of those wide receivers based on who plays, like I just said. So Smith, Keenan, Reed, Noah Brown. I guess KJ Osborne would be next if Addison's out.
Yeah, if it gets to that point, that would be the order. There you go. Yeah, Monty, Saquon, you don't have to play Pollard this week. Smith is probably the number 1 guy there. And in this case, I'll say Keenan, right, if he does play. Yeah, I agree. Reed and then Noah Brown. All right, let's get it. Let's get that win. Troy Helms. Full PPR. Wait, where's the question? Here it is. All right. If Keenan is out, Demarcus Robinson, Rashid Shaheed, or probably Curtis Samuel?
Keenan is out. Play Shaheed or Curtis Samuel. I go Shaheed. I feel like he has the most upside. He's the number 2 target behind Olave. He's got a fantastic matchup. I go Shaheed.
Yeah, I like Shaheed. I think Robinson's a little safer because we know he's going to get targeted, has touchdown upside, but Shaheed for the big game potential because he's the number 2 guy there in Bucks defense. Definitely a good matchup. And then he says a flex with the rest, including Warren, B-Rob, Spears. I could just go.
Yeah, I'll just flex the other guy. I'll just flex DeMarcus Robinson. So Shaheed and Robinson.
Yeah, agree. And then Colts, Dallas, or Rams?
Not Dallas. I think Rams. I think Rams my number 1 choice here against Tyrod Taylor and the Giants.
Yeah, agree there. Rams it is. All right, Marcus Morales, Ridley or Pickens?
I'm going Ridley. I'm going Ridley. He's the number 1. It sounds like Trevor Lawrence is going to play. I am really expecting Pickens to let a lot of people down this week. I mean, Ridley might let a lot of people down too, but I'm still going Ridley here.
Yeah, in this case, go Ridley. Alexander's channel. Yes, we did do both of your super chats. I don't know if you need us to get to them again, or I don't know if you were tuned out or what. We can go back if we need to, because I think we're caught up on super chats right now. So let's see. It was a little while back. There we go. So DJ Moore or Ridley?
DJ Moore. Yeah, we said DJ Moore over Ridley, Flowers over Ridley.
So not Ridley.
Yeah, not Ridley.
And then rank them. We said just go Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram a country mile ahead of everybody else. And then I have them ranked the way you have them ranked.
Right. So there you go. Free uniformquotes.com.
All right.
You never know when that could come in handy. Let's see. Freeuniformquotes.com. I know I did see a comment from you earlier. If you want to repeat your questions, make it a little easier. Oh, no, I found it here. 2 receivers, Higgins, Sutton, Kupp, Allen, Cooper. I don't think even if Sutton clears the protocol, we're not going to play him with Stidham, are we?
No, I'm going to go Kupp. Easily number 1. And then I'll say if Keenan Allen plays, he'll be number 2. Higgins, I guess, will be number 3.
Yeah, Kupp's definitely number 1 here. Man, this is a tough bunch. It should just be Keenan Allen, right? But is it Keenan Allen number 2? I don't know. I think I'm higher on Higgins than you are. I think I'm still going to play Higgins if he's good, even if Chase plays. I'm not going to take too much away from last week's game of the Bengals. I think Jake Browning still get him the ball. He'll still get targets. Yeah, I don't think it's a great spot for him, but I'm probably going to go Kupp and then Allen. And then if Allen doesn't play, then I'll go Higgins. All right. And then we do have Total Chaos Gaming.
All right.
Pick 2. Devontae Smith, Rice, Hall.
Not Hall. I know he's coming off that huge game last week, and it's like, how do I bench Hall? But I'm benching Hall. I got these guys. I'm benching Hall.
Right. Devontae Smith and Rice in full PPR. Very solid. Needs a defense. Ravens against the Dolphins. Bears or the Broncos.
Yeah, go Bears against the Falcons. Feel pretty good about them at home against the Falcons. Going Bears.
Yeah, this is the case where the Broncos seem okay, but actually, you know who has not been turning the ball over is Easton Stick. He's been solid with it. They might get Keenan Allen back. And you got to wonder if Stidham being in there actually maybe could affect the defense. So I guess the Easton Stick effect is worn off now. You don't laugh anymore when you hear the name.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
You're like, it's just a guy. Yeah. You're numb to it now. You've become desensitized to Easton Stick.
Yes, I have.
Right.
I mean, now we got Jared Stidham, Mason Rudolph. It's like we moved on.
Yeah. The next guy. All right. The Wizard of Odds is in the title game in 3 out of 5. That's pretty good. Hey, that's very good. Love or Fields?
I think I still got to go Fields for that crazy rushing upside.
Yeah, go Fields here. Bench one. Bijan, Connor, Chase, or Olave?
Well, obviously, if Chase doesn't play, you can bench him. But I think if everybody plays, I think I have to bench Connor. I like Connor this week, but I think if I've got these guys, I'm benching Connor.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough call. So right now, I would say right now, keep Chase benched until you know he's a full go. And then bench Connor if you have to. Everett, Oliver, or Henry?
I'm going. Is Henry even going to play? I don't think Henry's even going to play.
Who knows? Just go
I'm
Gerald
not playing.
Everett.
Give me Everett going against the worst defense against tight ends. The defense that's given up the most touchdowns to tight ends. I'll just gamble on Everett.
Yeah, Everett's the smart play here. That's great defensive matchup for him. So go Gerald Everett. And then is their defense better than the Browns? I don't think so.
I mean, on paper, no.
No.
In fantasy, there could be because maybe some defense gets 2 touchdowns or something, but I'm starting the Browns right now.
Is there a defense with a better matchup than the Jets with Trevor Siemian?
No.
I don't think so.
At home on a short week? No.
No, yeah, that too.
Yeah, no.
Brian wants to debate here between Ferguson or Njoku.
Njoku. I do like Ferguson, but man, come on. Njoku's been so good. Jets, gives up the second most touchdowns to tight ends, the Jets. Yeah, exactly. Give me Njoku.
Yeah, this really isn't too much of a debate. Njoku is a guy you have to start pretty much unless you happen to have one of the elite tight ends. And even though, if you want to actually debate here, Njoku or Kelsey?
That's actually a debate. That's actually a debate.
Yeah.
I think I'd still have to go Kelsey, but you could maybe talk me into Njoku.
Yeah, but we're not going to have that debate now because nobody asked. So let's go with Marcus Morales again, Shaheed or Ridley?
I might just go Shaheed here, honestly. I mean, I know, it's like you should be Ridley. He's the number one guy. It's not a great spot for him this week. I might just gamble on Shaheed.
I think if Trevor Lawrence doesn't play, you probably just bench Ridley. If he does, I don't know. Can I bench Ridley for Shaheed? I mean, you can definitely see Shaheed scoring more points. The matchup is clearly better for him. I don't know, though. I might still have to stick with Ridley. But this is a toss-up.
That's probably the smart play, to be honest.
Yeah, but neither of these guys are sure things for anything. Adrian Castillo, pick a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and a flex. This is non-PPR. Flacco, Stroud.
Stroud if he plays. Otherwise, yeah. Flacco, of course.
Right. Stroud if he plays. Brees, JT, CEH, Zeke.
It's a non-PPR, so that really hurts Zeke and Brees, honestly. It hurts both these guys quite a bit. But, I mean, you can't wait around for CEH and be like, oh, Pacheco's playing, and then CEH is basically useless. So I guess just go JT and Brees.
Yeah, JT definitely is one. Yeah, and I don't feel like this shouldn't really be a big upside game for Zeke anyways. I know the Buffalo run defense hasn't been that great, but it's not running that gives Zeke his value. So just go JT and Brees. And then Jefferson, Puka, Nico, and Devontae Adams.
I think I got to go Jefferson and Puka.
So here's the dilemma. In the flex, this is non-PPR. Do you still go a receiver?
Yeah, go the Nico Stroud stack. Devontae Adams, just give me Nico. I think he has more upside than Devontae Adams, honestly.
Yeah, and I think Nico has more upside than CEH or Zeke, even in non-PPR, because it just hurts those guys.
Yeah.
Trent Thompson. Full PPR, 2 receivers, 2 running backs, a flex, and a tight end. Diggs, Jefferson, Lockett, Godwin, Puka. Mixon, Swift, White, Monty, Goddard, or Likely. Stafford at QB, that's good. Browns defense, that's also good.
All right, here I can sit Diggs and just go with Jefferson and Puka at wide receiver and not risk it with Diggs. At running back, I'm going Swift and White. But you know what? I think I'm still flexing Diggs. It's full PPR. New England plays the most man of any defense. Almost half the time they're in man coverage. Diggs usually eats up man coverage. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to be a big Diggs week. I'm feeling a big Diggs week. I don't know why. So I'm going Jefferson, Puka, Swift, and White, Diggs at the flex, and then I'm going Goddard over Likely.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't had more Diggs questions yet. I wonder if we'll get more on the weekend. Right?
Probably.
Maybe it's because on the video we both said we're still like Diggs to start. So Jefferson, you have to start Jefferson, and I think Puka's the number 2. Yeah, the question is, does Lockett, really have more upside than Diggs? He has upside, right? It's a great matchup, and we like Lockett this week, but is he really like head and shoulders above Stephon Diggs? I don't think so.
Not for me. Not for me.
I think Diggs, I know he's been disappointing, but still, he's not like he's getting you absolutely nothing. I'll just go
close to nothing.
Close to nothing. But how many weeks has Lockett given you close to nothing? It's happened multiple times too. You can't just forget. So yeah, I'll flex Diggs too, and then Swift and White are definitely the running backs. So there you go. Oh, and Goddard likely. Go Goddard. Brian wants to know between James Cook, Ty Chandler, or Javonte Williams.
Yeah, here I'll just go James Cook. He's still an explosive runner. He's in the better offense. I know it's a tough matchup, but Ty Chandler, Javonte Williams, I'm just going to go James Cook.
Yeah, James Cook is pretty solid here. Is this a thing? We'd have to do some research on this. Nate's saying every time there's a big Gabe week, there's a big Diggs week to follow.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. All right.
I'll have to look into that.
Interesting.
It's definitely not going to be a big Gabe week to follow because he can't possibly have 2 in a row. That's not in the cards. All right, Marcus Morales, one more. McBride or Goddard?
Got to go McBride over Goddard still.
Yes. Chuba or Singletary?
I'm going Chuba. We're talking about 2 workhorse backs, but Chuba, I feel better about. Give me Chuba.
Agreed. Chuba is the pick here. And because I said it, here's another Diggs question. Fragile 1976. It's a good year. Diggs or DJ Moore?
If DJ Moore is full go and they say he's running fine, maybe I'll go DJ Moore. But I'm nervous about DJ Moore and that ankle. Like, I don't think he's close to 100%. It seems crazy to me that he would just like, yeah, I'm fine. And it's not a good matchup against the Falcons. So we'll see. I guess right now I probably lean DJ Moore, but by the end of the week I might be leaning Diggs.
That's the thing. If this was just a regular week for DJ Moore, I would go him, but you got to worry about the health status here. So this one is a toss-up right now. And I think right now I'll still lean DJ Moore.
Like this is what worries me. I mean, I know, we talk about the Twitter doctors or whatever, but by video suffered right ankle sprain on his first catch of the game. Returned to the game, but tough for him to be effective. Hurt on a hip drop tackle, which we've seen that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, even if he plays, like how healthy is he? That's what worries me about DJ Moore this week.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is that he did play. He didn't leave the game. He left and then came back. He played the rest of the game. And he just didn't do anything. They didn't throw it to him because they knew. So yeah. What if you get, that's worse, right? Than a guy being ruled out is a guy plays and then does nothing. Because then you took the 0 or the 2 points.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you've been getting from Diggs, so.
Yeah. Watching both these guys score 4 points and it doesn't matter.
Oh.
All right. Let's do Nigel with another defensive pick. Philly, Texans, Jags, Rams, or Raiders?
Raiders tough to bench because they've been on fire. But it's not a great Raiders spot this week. I mean, it wasn't a great Raiders spot last week either, and they came through. I don't know. Rams feel like the safest. I do like the Texans. Raiders feel like the go for it, shoot for the upside play.
Yeah, if I had to pick from all of these, it's I'm just gonna go Rams here. I feel like they're just a solid pick. It's not gonna be the Jags. Texans are interesting, but I don't think they're as exciting. I don't know. Just go Rams. What am I talking about? These are defenses. None of them are exciting.
Exactly.
Cristobal with a super chat. Start 2, sit 1. Monty, Kyron, and Chandler.
I'll sit Chandler. Sit Chandler, right? Like Chandler, I think could be started this week, but not over these guys. Sit Chandler.
Yeah, Kyron is a no doubt. You have to start him, and then I'm going to go Monty over Chandler. Exactly. All right, let's see what else. This is an interesting one. Bones. Championship mode. Are you going Josh Allen or Matt Stafford for the floor?
But Josh Allen doesn't have a floor. I'm going Josh Allen for the floor and the ceiling.
Oh, Stafford has been really good and rock solid. But if you have Josh Allen, you're never not starting Josh Allen. Just never.
No.
Dude can run in 1, 2, 3 touchdowns at any point. Matt Stafford does not ever run at all. So it's got to be Josh Allen.
If Matt Stafford's running, it's backwards away from the rush. And it's not, and it's not very, very well.
It's a very short distance.
Yes.
All right. And then Spearsy saying good luck. That's right. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody, for sure.
So don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow before the game. So check us out. Latest injury updates and everything else that you need to know. You can ask your questions if you didn't get it answered today. Check us out tomorrow. Also on the weekend for the even more latest injury updates and everything else that's going on. You never know, right? Always something new in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see you again. And don't forget, Underdog, you still have a couple days for this one. You got the Saturday special, the pick'em. It is Dak Prescott just getting 1 yard. He gets a yard, you get a win, but this is for new customers. So if you sign up now, you use promo code Endgame, you get to take advantage of this pick. Plus, you get that deposit match 100%, up to $100. It's still a great time to sign up. So check it out if you haven't already. And then we'll do another draft, I'm guessing on Friday again.
Yes.
So, all right, guys, check us out tomorrow. And everyone have a good rest of your evening.